What's up, y'all? It's your boy Bhadboy Rick, and today I'm coming with a bit of game. So today I want to tell y'all how I play the lottery smart, or I try to play or gamble smart. So I'm gonna go, and y'all might have seen different wins, or if you've seen my previous video, I talk about some wins I have. Maybe if you've been to my group, I have wins in there. My Facebook page, there's wins on there. I have little small wins all the time. But I want to talk about how I do that without going broke every time or losing all my money and being mad and trying to break a machine. So yeah, so yeah, like I was saying, if you get mad or you lose all your money, I've heard people playing with their rent money, or they go and try to bet their whole life savings on the table in Vegas, and that's no good. And you might get hyped, you win a little bit of money, and then you go and play way more than you just won, trying to get another win or a bigger win. So, you got to know when to quit. You got to know how to stretch your cash, and you got to know when to cash out, and when to stop playing for a while and take a break. That's the real game behind the lottery or gambling, as far as I see it. So yeah, so the number one rule I have: don't play no more than you're willing to lose. If you know your rent's due in a week or two, don't go paying your whole rent money or half your rent money on the lottery. Don't do that. That's not smart. Try to break it into small bits. What I like to do is try to find different deposit matches. So if I see a deposit match, I'll go for that. And it's got to be one that I like. There's certain types of ones I like. But if I see potential in winning them on it, and I also if I see potential in winning it, I go ahead and I do that. I'll try to get into it. I'll try to play and see if I can win. But I never put in more than I'm willing to lose. I might have $100. So if I want to gamble and they offer me a deposit match on 20, I'm not putting in 50. I'm putting in 20 so I can get the deposit match. If they offer me 75 free spins with a $20 deposit, I'm not putting in $100. I'm putting in the 20 to get the minimum spins, because it doesn't matter how much more you deposit, you get the same bonus every time on the bonus deposit. So I try to do it like that. So number two, I also like to play low bets every time. I always go for the lowest bet. I always go for something like, if they have 50 cents bets, I go for those. If they have 10-cent bets, I go for those. I try to win the most off the least when I play. So that's just a way that I play. If I notice when you first start, they normally have it set to around $1 or $2 or whatever you're playing on. I like to change that to the lowest bet until I can't go any lower, and I play that way to stretch my cash, so I have more shots at maybe a jackpot, or maybe more shots at a bigger prize or something worth what I put in, or to help me get to cash out. But number two, another tip that I like, number three, cashing out. When you get some money in there, don't keep playing trying to chase the big jackpot, or at least I don't. I like to cash out when I can. If I reach the minimum cash out requirement, I'm cashing out right then. Whenever I see I hit it, I might leave a little extra. The rest of it, like let's say it's a 75 deposit cash out, I might take out 75 and leave like 10 or 20 or whatever is left, and just play with the house's money after that, because I've already got mine. So I cash out. If I'm playing on something like the local lottery, I will go and cash out anything I hit over $5, because some sites let you cash out instant. Anything over $5, I like to cash out right on the spot. And I like to do it that much at a time. If I see I hit 10 or 15 or 35 or 20, I like to cash out right then, and then I'll play whatever's left. I'll play that until I can hit some more. But yeah, cashing out. Another tip I like to do, I also like to know the game odds. So I like to go and look at the odds that I'll win. Like, I noticed there's a particular website, the local gambling website here, the local lottery, education lottery. They have a section where you can go on there and see the odds. So, you know, you go in there, you check out the odds. They have the odds on there. You might can see, hey, this odds maybe 1 in 4. This odds 1 in 2. This odds 1 in 3. I like to go for the better odds so I have a better chance of winning. I feel like that's a better option and stuff for me to do. I normally don't go for games with high odds, which is why I'm not typically a jackpot chaser. So, you know, if I'm going for a jackpot, I get a lot of smaller wins. I notice, you know, when I go for jackpots, I don't really ever get that jackpot, so I don't try to chase them. But you know, but yeah, that's a few tips I have. You know, just a little bit of game I have about playing the lottery and how I play smart and how I manage not to go broke when I play, and you know how I come off pretty good. You know, from doing it every so often. I don't play often, but when I do play, sometimes I end up doing pretty good. Like I have lost money, but overall I may have made more than I've lost. It's not significant because I don't play a lot, but you know, when the times I do play, I normally make more than I lose. You know, most of the times I play that you guys may not see on here. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Yeah, go ahead and see if you can see any of my other videos. I have some recent videos I posted. Go check those out if you're on the channel. Leave me a like, drop something in the comments if you have any tips on playing smart or how you play smart, or if you knew anything like this. Did you think about playing smart? Did you think about, you know, anything like that, saving your money, expressing your bankroll, cashing out, or do you chase jackpots? Let me know your playing style in the comments. I'd love to interact to get you guys opinions on different things and see your different viewpoints and stuff. But yeah, for right now, until the next episode, it's your boy Bad Boy Rick, and I'm out.